Hi, I'm Katy Hansell. I'm known as the Impact Whisperer for helping 500 plus individuals and organizations identify and achieve the impact they care about across 3 continents in over 25 years. I'm launching a podcast called Katy Hansell, the Impact Whisperer, where I talk to ordinary people who are making extraordinary impact to positively influence the people, causes, and communities that have touched their hearts. We give you the blueprints and the inspiration to consider how to make the impact you care about. We have the Gen Z leading ocean health and human health advocate talking about the billion things you can do hyper-locally to help the ocean. We have the youngest dean of a school of public health in America talking about how to use AI responsibly in higher education. We have a 4-time cancer survivor talking about how she eliminated 90% of the evidence of cancer in her body. We have a Gen Z creative talking about how she landed her dream job in her dream city, New York, despite this insane job market. We have a UN humanitarian refugee protection officer talking about human rights. We have a pediatric surgeon talking about bringing presence, authenticity, and humanity into the OR, and so much more. Hey, I know. Let's run through the whole amazing season 1 lineup right now. Starting with Sahar Paz. Sahar shares her story of becoming a cancer thriver and a patient advocate. Confronted with a 4x recurrence of breast cancer, Sahar figured out how to access the care she needed to thrive. She shares all her guidance, all her wisdom with us in the conversation. And she lets us in on House of Paz, the holistic well-being online platform she created to help everyone access the same type of knowledge and self-care she sought. From her home base in Houston, Sahar shares how she reclaimed her health and what you can do to advocate for your own health. Next up, Bodhi Patil. Bodhi is a Gen Z, United Nations recognized, award-winning ocean solutionist who works at the nexus of ocean health and human health. Bodhi is the founder of Inner Light and the co-founder of Ocean Uprise. He advises many organizations advocating for ocean health. He recorded his episode when he was in the Philippines, where he was working with youth to upcycle plastic, and he hops into the recording studio off his surfboard after teaching kids to surf. Marshall Davis Jones. Marshall is the founder of Gentle Strength and is an acclaimed poet, spoken word artist, speaker, and communications coach. He's worked with everyone, from the FBI negotiator Chris Voss to the San Francisco Police Department. He's been in Ray Romano's films. He's on TV with Mario Lopez. He's had his poems flown to space with the music of Pharrell and other poems from the estate of Maya Angelou. He joins us from Los Angeles to chat about firewalking, board breaking, martial arts, and poetry as a means of reflection and discovery. Next up, Georgina Dukes Harris. Georgina is the founder and CEO of Swishfo, a health tech company with a breakthrough solution to the future of whole healthcare. Swishfo solves for the missing third pillar of whole health, spiritual care, in an integrated online platform with the first 2 pillars of mind and body care. Georgina is a tech innovator, a Google AI fellow, and pursuing her doctorate as a reverend. From her home in Atlanta, we talk about her origin story for Swishfo, from her own near-miss experience giving birth to her first child, We talk about the social determinants of health and what is needed to reverse the triple black maternal mortality rate in the US. Next, Katy Desmond. Katy is a UNC graduate who shares her insights as a Gen Z creative, navigating this insane job market. With college graduates right now facing an 8% unemployment rate, applying for jobs, it's just not enough. My day job is as a career expert, and Katy and I joined forces. And she shares how she landed her dream New York City job by applying my 5-step framework and using her own superpowers in networking. From her apartment in the exciting Gotham City, Katy keeps it real and lets you know how to keep yourself sane in the insane process of finding a job in 2026. Next up, Gina Lavasi. Dr. Gina Lavasi is the Dana and David Dornslife Dean at the Dornslife School of Public Health at Drexel University in Philadelphia. She is a renowned epidemiologist. She's published over 100 peer-reviewed articles, and she is the youngest dean of a school of public health, really probably of any dean in the US. From her home in Philly, Dr. Gina shares how she's creating an AI-based course while holding on to the principles of discernment and critical thinking that are crucial to high-integrity solutions to any problems we as global citizens face. Next, Sonali Mukanji. Sonali Mukanji is a gifted emotional fitness expert and advisor, a former award-winning communication strategist for a powerhouse firm in the city of London. Sonali shares how to create authentic narratives and stories to tell yourself that you experience as empowering and authentic. From her home in London, she shares how you can enjoy emotional fitness, coaches you on the practical reps you can put in, and live the life you dream of with vibrant relationships to others and yourself. Then we have Dr. Elke Zani-Ruttenstock. Dr. Elke is a pediatric surgeon at Washington University and the director of the pediatric colorectal program at St. Louis Children's Hospital. Joining us from her office in St. Louis, she shares how to bring more humanity, presence, and authenticity into the OR, operating room, and all aspects of healthcare for patients and their families. Part of a 2-surgeon power couple and a mom to 2 daughters, having practiced medicine in 4 countries and speaking 3 languages, Elke shares how she got herself through a devastating chapter in her career when she was situationally unable to do the things she loved, practice medicine. Her story is inspiring, and it's relatable to anyone who has lost their job and feels like they lost their identity in the process. And then we have Rebecca Liron. Rebecca Liron is a Washington, D.C.-based humanitarian response professional with over 10 years of global experience working with United Nations agencies, NGOs, foundations, and research institutions as a protection expert in the context of forced displacements. From her home in D.C., she shares her experiences working in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, Geneva, and other field work. She has a master's in public health from the Mailman School of Public Health at Columbia, and she's expanding her work to help others who have lived experiences of trauma and displacement. Next, we have Dave Babst. Dave Babst is the founder and CEO of DNA Business Consulting, and he provides growth advisory services to companies seeking to profitably scale and accelerate their growth. Joining us from his home in Cleveland, Dave shares what he experienced when he became a father for the first time. and how it shaped his approach to work, to life, and being of service. We also discuss how he approaches leadership and advising others. He offers great tips for founders and anyone who wants to explore fractional work in 2026. Next, we have Faye Gamboa. Dr. Faye Gamboa shares with us how she was inspired to pursue a career as an optometrist when she heard someone speak at a career event about how they're able to pursue mission work around the world, bringing life-changing vision care to those who cannot access it. Coming to us from Chicago, Dr. Faye shares how she balances service work with running her own optometry clinic, Wanderlust Eye Care of Northfield, Illinois, being both an entrepreneur and an optometrist. And she inspires us all to find a way to bring service into our day jobs. And finally, completing the all-star cast of season 1 is Hussein Al-Bayadi. Hussein Al-Bayadi is the founder and CEO of Rising Authors, who helps thought leaders at any stage in their development to refine their message, communicate it effectively to the world. Coming to us from his home in Tucson, he shares how he honed his craft of design, of branding, writing, and coaching. And he offers us a look into his precious relationship with his father and how his father instilled values he cherishes. Hussein had a very challenging childhood experience of being forcibly displaced from his home just south of Baghdad during the Gulf War when he was only 5 years old. And he and his family had to flee in the cover of night to a refugee camp where he was with his family for 4 years. So that's the lineup for season 1. The podcast is available on all the platforms. It's called Katy Hansell, The Impact Whisperer. We hope you'll check it out, and we hope you'll share it with someone who will find it as inspiring as we all do. Thank you so much.